Good evening, everyone. This is Dr. Teju. So in the today's lecture, we will discuss about the generative model for parsing. So in the previous lecture, we discussed that these are the models for resolution of ambiguity in parsing. So that are probabilistic context free grammar, generative model, and discriminative model. So here in the last lecture we completed this probabilistic context free grammar. So in the today's lecture we are going to complete this generative model for parsing and discriminative model for parsing. Okay, so now coming to the lecture, generative model for parsing. So here the generative model for parsing, this is also one of the statistical model. And what is the aim of this generative model for parsing is it generates or simulates the new sentences that follow the same distribution as given in the training corpus. So that means from the corpus, for example, this is the corpus. In this corpus we have some text, we have some input sentences. So that sentences are combination of words that and all we know already. So these sentences contains a parts of speech, everything it is there. So in this corpus there is a sentences, and by using these sentences this generative model will generate the new sentences or simulate the sentences with some conditions. So what are the conditions? By using the probabilistic context free grammar concept and by considering the grammar of the sentences and also probability distributions of the grammar. So by considering these two things it will generate the new sentences. Okay, so let me take a simple example, then you will understand very clearly about this generative model for parsing. Okay, so here this is a small example. This is our corpus. Suppose we have very small training corpus. So in this training corpus the sentences are having the three, it contains the three sentences. The first thing what we need to do here is we have to write or we have to construct the grammar for this context free grammar for this corpus by considering the probability distributions. So we know already the probability distribution concept. So how we need to check the probability distribution means LHS is equals to RHS is equals to 1.0. So we need to check this condition. Okay, so LHS side all the non-terminals and RHS side all the terminals. This non-terminals is equals to terminals is equals to 1.0 must we need to see the we need to distribute the probability of your grammar. Okay, so by using these and these conditions, probability distribution conditions, we have to construct the grammar. First thing here is sentence. This all universal thing, we know that sentence followed by noun phrase and verb phrase, that is equals to 1.0 all the sentence. Then noun phrase determinant and noun, that is also 1.0. Then verb phrase. So verb phrase here, while constructing, during the construction of your generation of your grammar, you have to check compulsory the corpus. The corpus, how many sentences is there, is this sentences is following the correct grammar, all prepositions is there, or verbs is there, or nouns is there, that we need to check very carefully. So based on this corpus only we are generating the grammar here. Then verb phrase, verb, preposition, then in the this is in the first sentence, and in the second sentence verb, noun phrase, and the third sentence verb and adjective. Then preposition. So the preposition phrase, preposition and noun phrase. There is no preposition in the second sentence and third sentence. So same like that, noun phrase, verb. So how many verbs we are having in the given corpus? In the first sentence, sat. In the second sentence, chased. In the third sentence, flew. So these are all the verbs. So same like that, preposition. In the first sentence, we are having only one preposition. There is no preposition in the second sentence and third sentence. Then determinant. So all the three sentences we are having the determinant, that is the. Then nouns. How many nouns? Cat, mat, bird and dog. Then adjective. So in the first sentence there is no adjective. In the second sentence there is no adjective. In the third sentence we are having the adjective, that is away. So now the construction of the grammar was completed by satisfying the probability distribution condition using the probabilistic context free grammar. Then what the generative model will do, it will generate the new sentences, right? So by using this grammar and by using the corpus, it will generate the new sentences. So here we generated one new sentence, that is the cat chased the bird. So this is our new sentence. So for this new sentence you have to draw the parse tree by using the probability distributions of the grammar. So like this, sentence followed, noun phrase, determinant. What are the determinant here? The cat, noun. Then verb phrase, verb and noun phrase. So verb is chased. Noun phrase again determinant and noun. Determinant and noun, the bird. So by using this you can construct the parse tree. Okay, so this is about the generative model for parsing. Then we will go for the next one, that is discriminative model for the parsing. So what is the meaning of what exactly discriminative model for parsing? What it will do exactly means, the main aim of this discriminative model is it will predict the correct parse tree. So there is a sentence. So what is the correct parse tree? Maybe we can draw the multiple parse trees, but from this multiple parse trees, this model will predict the correct parse tree of the given input sentence. So for that, what we need to do is, first thing here in the discriminative model, we have to check, we have to use clearly the features of the input sentence and parts of speech of the input sentence. So we need to represent the features and parts of speech of the given input sentence. Let me check with a simple example. So here this is our example, this one. The cat sat on the mat. We are considering this is our example. So we can use the set of features in this given input sentence. By using the set of features, we will represent with the parts of speech. Okay. So first we will consider cat is the current word. So if you consider cat is the current word, we need to check the next word and we need to check the previous word. So what is the previous word of cat? The. And what is the next word of cat? Sat. So this we represent the features of input. Then we need to write the parts of speech of the given input sentence. Sat is a verb. Cat is a noun. The is a determinant. So first this thing, half of the portion was completed and the remaining half of the portion is there. So in the remaining half of the portion, so we consider mat is the current word. The previous word of mat is the, and preposition of mat is parts of speech of mat is on. So here this is a preposition and this is the determinant and this is the noun. So these are the parts of speech. So then we will we will represent all the input features along with the parts of speech. After writing like this, after representing like this, these sentences we will give to the machine. Okay, so the machine, it will learns all these representations of your input and it will predict the correct parse tree of the given input sentence. So during the testing, what the machine will do, so like this it will predict the correct tree. The cat sat on the mat. Same like that, if you give another input sentence, the dog chased the cat. And if you give another sentence, the bird flew away. So from this, another example, the dog sat under the table. Same. So here, the dog sat under the table. So like this, it will predict the correct parse tree of your given input sentence. Okay, so this is about your models for ambiguity resolution. Okay, so in the next lecture, in the next video, we will discuss about the multilingual issues. So what are the multi-language issues and how can we solve that issues? All these things we will discuss in the next video. Thank you guys. Hope everyone understand the concept of this ambiguity resolution models for ambiguity resolution. Okay, so hope everyone will understand. Please do subscribe my channel. Thank you very much. And if you have any queries, please feel free to ask the queries in the comment section. I'll give the reply, and if I don't know, I will check and I'll learn myself and I'll give you the answers. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.